All right, so hey everybody, this is me with a little motivational message here as we start the second semester. Because if you're like me, you've been waking up these last few mornings thinking, dang, we just got through the first semester and now we got to do it all again. And the good news is you guys have been amazing. You've been awesome. I mean, I've said all along, you guys have been tremendous. You're doing everything we're asking of you. You're coming to class, you're completing the assignments, you're studying for the quizzes, you're doing great. The grades are good. I mean, people did great in the first semester. People are doing really, really solidly. And people who are struggling are still hanging in there and doing the best they can and being tough and working to raise their grades. So, I mean, I can't say enough about you guys and how awesome it's been to work with you. But we, of course, we miss that personal connection. There's that huge disconnect between these screens. I want you in my classroom. I've said all along, I wish we were in my classroom, and I would start there tomorrow with you guys in the room, rocking and rolling. It would be great. But that's not in the cards right now, and we don't know when this is going to end. And we've been doing this since last March, right? So if you're like me, we finished, yay, we got through the first semester, fantastic, everybody's doing great. And now we got to start it up all again. So as Jordan Peterson said, you are stronger than you think. And so this is just a few thoughts that I went and found. There's a little pep talk from Mr. Jorgensen about kind of where we're at and what we might be thinking about as we go forward. So first of all, perseverance is good for you. That's what we've been dealing with. And you guys have been doing it. And so here's some interesting quotes about that. Joshua J. Marine is an author. He said, challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. And you guys have been dealing with challenges and you've been overcoming them. And hopefully that's adding some meaning to your life. As tough as this has been and as much of a struggle as it can be, you guys are learning from it. I mean, we're doing the real deal. We have not thrown out any content. We have not thrown out any standards. I mean, yes, we're not going as deeply into them as we would if we were in class 5 days a week, but we have not sacrificed any knowledge. You guys are learning the same content, the same standards that kids have been learning in physics and the universe for the last several years. Ziggy Marley said, the musician, son of Bob Marley, said, doing something that is productive is a great way to alleviate emotional stress. Get your mind doing something that is productive. And so we are experiencing a lot of stress in these times, but doing things which are productive, like learning physics, like taking your other classes and doing the best you can, that is one of the best ways to alleviate some of that emotional stress. So maybe the things that might even be causing you stress, like your classes, when you're persevering through them and finding meaning in them, you're actually helping yourself, okay? Psychologically, helping your emotional stress, okay? And then the other big message is we just got to keep going, okay? We got to just keep pounding this out. Thomas Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. So that's what we're asking of you guys now. We just got to keep going. Robert Collier, another author, said, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. You don't have to take over the world. You don't have to shoot for the moon. You just have small efforts, small incremental steps repeated day in and day out. Come to class, complete the assignments, study when you can, do the best you can on the quizzes and tests. And then finally, Winston Churchill, who knew a thing or two about going through hell. I love this quote. He said, if you're going through hell, keep going. And maybe that's where we're at right now. And then just to kind of sum this up a little bit, we just got to keep going. To sum this up, I found this, I took this picture over the weekend. I was visiting my brother outside of Sacramento, and this was a yard sign on somebody's lawn. And I pulled over and took a picture. Be strong, be kind, don't give up. I mean, that says it all. Be strong, be kind, don't give up. That's where we're at right now. We wish we were in the classroom. We wish we didn't have to get geared up again for another semester of distance learning, but we gotta. And this just kind of is where we're at, and we just gotta tough it out, be strong, be tough, and keep going. So that's my little message for you as we start the second semester. I love you guys. You've been fantastic to work with. I know you're going to be fantastic to work with here in the second semester as we move forward. I wish you all the best we're just gonna keep going and be strong, be kind, and not give up. So the show goes on. All right, I'm out.